At 64, Ricky Gervais remains one of the most powerful and unapologetic voices in entertainment. He's the man who can make millions laugh with just one line, and make a room full of Hollywood A-listers shift uncomfortably in their seats with a single, sharp monologue. Known for telling it like it is, Ricky has never played by the rules. He's built a career on uncomfortable truths, skewering the powerful, and always saying what others won't. But there's one subject he's kept unusually quiet about: his decades-long relationship with writer and producer Jane Fallon, and the one question that's followed them for years. Why? After more than 40 years together, have they never gotten married? Fans have speculated, the media has poked, and tabloids have thrown out their theories. But now, for the first time, Ricky is pulling back the curtain, not with a joke, but with honesty. And no, the truth isn't some scandalous Hollywood headline. It's far more human and unexpectedly moving. Ricky met Jane back in 1982 while they were both studying at University College London. This was long before The Office, before the awards shows, the Netflix specials, or his legendary Golden Globe takedowns. Back then, it was just two sharp, funny, ambitious young creatives, sharing cheap flats, bigger dreams, and an instant connection. Their love story wasn't built on public displays or dramatic breakups. It was private, steady, and real. While Ricky went on to reshape British comedy, Jane carved her own path as a successful novelist and producer. And through it all, they stayed side by side, loyal, loving, and utterly unbothered by the conventions that most couples follow. Still, the marriage question never really went away. Ricky often brushed it off with his trademark wit, saying things like, "We don't need more presents," or "We'll marry if we ever need to visit each other in the hospital." But behind the sarcasm, there was something more personal, something he hadn't yet put into words. Now, for the first time, he has. In a recent interview, Ricky dropped the jokes and got real. "We don't need a piece of paper to show we love each other," he said. But he went further. He talked about watching people marry for the wrong reasons, because of tradition, religion, appearances, and how he promised himself he'd never do something just because it was expected. For him, love isn't about rings or ceremonies. It's about building a life, growing old together, and showing up day after day. And that's exactly what he and Jane have done. For over 4 decades, they've shared homes, laughs, careers, losses, and even pets. "We've built a life," Ricky said. "We've supported each other through everything. What more could marriage give us?" As he's gotten older, Ricky has become more open about aging, about loss, and about what really matters. His hit Netflix series Afterlife gave us a rare look into his heart, diving deep into grief and love, and it was clear that much of it was drawn from his own reflections. Ricky also spoke candidly about their mutual decision not to have children. He said, "It never felt right for us. And people don't like hearing that. They think something's wrong with you. But we were just fulfilled by each other." For him, the love they share has always been more meaningful than a ceremony could ever be. Jane has always valued her privacy, but when she does speak about their relationship, her words echo Ricky's. In a rare interview, she said, "We didn't avoid marriage out of fear. We avoided it because we already had everything we needed." Their bond is undeniable. They laugh together, tease each other, finish each other's thoughts. There's no drama, no tabloid scandals, just a quiet, powerful love that's weathered the storms of fame and time. Ricky's biggest rebellion, in a world obsessed with labels and appearances, has been living life on his own terms. And in Jane, he found someone who not only accepted that, but lived it with him. While the world might look for wedding rings or anniversary posts, Ricky and Jane have proven that real love doesn't need an audience. They've shown us that relationships aren't defined by rituals. They're defined by presence, humor, loyalty, and choice. Now, as Ricky reflects on his life and legacy, he puts it simply: "Jane is my partner in every sense of the word. My best friend. My favorite person. I don't need a wedding to know that. I just need her. And maybe, just maybe, that's all love really is." Thanks for watching Star Loop News, where we bring you the real stories behind Hollywood's biggest names. If you enjoyed this emotional journey into Ricky Gervais's life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss the untold truths behind the stars you thought you knew.